Good afternoon, Collective, and welcome to Starseed Tarot. It's just me, Fernie, here. I just wanted to check in for a moment. I hope everything's going well with the Collective. Please don't mind, I've just got my coffee here. I don't know if I'm allowed to actually show the name of that coffee, so please, if you've seen it, just ignore that, okay? I just needed my caffeine fix, so I just thought I'd check in and take a couple sips of coffee here. So, one of the messages that I was receiving, I'm not currently using my cards. I've got Oracle cards here. I might pull a couple as I'm going along. The message I was receiving as I was sitting here at this table was time is not necessarily money, and money is not necessarily time. So that might sound like a very strange message to be coming through, but when you think about it, it's actually quite profound, okay? So time not equating to money, and money not equating to time. What that's telling me is that there's a lot of creatives out there who are looking to translate their creative works into a monetary output. But what I was feeling earlier is that money is an energy, right? And paradoxically, it's not about the amount of time that you're putting into a project. It's about the heart that you're putting into a project. And it's very hard because we try and walk our path with both our feet. One foot in the material realm, which is only natural because we live in a material world. And we do require money in order to sustain ourselves. But the other foot is in the spiritual realm, in the creative realms, right? So how do we find balance between the two? Because to focus too heavily on the material realm is to block our own creativity. But to focus so much on the creativity is to neglect the realities of the world that we live in. We all need money to sustain ourselves. But we don't need to focus so heavily on money that we're not able to create, that we actually create blocks for ourselves. So what I would ask the collective at this time, and this is a message perhaps for myself and also for others who are viewing the channel, focus less on what you can get out of the creative endeavors and create for the sake of creating. Creatives are not meant to work a 9-to-5 job. They absolutely are not, because there is no time frame on creativity. Creative sparks, creative inspiration can come at any time, okay? Now, I'm gonna take a moment here to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card for you. See if we can get a little bit of further insight here. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, oh, there's another card that fell. It says flow. What that's telling you is to flow with the will of the universe. Stop trying to force outcomes. Stop trying to force things to happen. Flow with it. As you can see here, the moon is illuminating the way, not the sun. So your path is not going to be illuminated by the sun's rays. Where you're going, you're not going to be able to see it because it's not that active, driven energy of the sun. It's that subtle energy of the moon. Follow your intuition. Keep following your intuition, and as you keep following the moon, look at how the depths of the water are being lit up. And it looks like it's just the surface of the water. But trust me, that moonlight is penetrating deep into that water. Okay? It's actually reaching those depths, the depths of the water. Okay? Now, in addition to the flow card, I'm also getting a card that fell on the table, and it reads truth. Okay? So what this is telling me is to live in your truth. Whatever your truth might be, create from that place of truth, and that's when that material abundance will come in for you. Don't worry, don't focus too much on the end outcome, because a lot of the creative process is just that. It's a process. Follow your heart, take it where it's supposed to take you. You have no idea how the journey is going to unfold. And I know that some of these concepts, they may come across as extremely airy-fairy, but That's what it is to be an intuitive. That's what it is, in my opinion, to be a creative. You know, as much as we get hung up on the outcomes, it's not about the outcome, it's about the process and the unfoldment. I hope that helps, collective.